Hi everybody, welcome to Dunbar Academy Quick Tips. I'm Jamie Dunbar, and today's quick tip is about a training tool you absolutely need to know about, especially if your dog occasionally ignores you, becomes out of control, over the top, hyperactive, or even reactive to other dogs. Before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed so you never miss one of our videos. And if you want to learn more about the concepts in this video, or about dog-dog reactivity in general, click the link in the description below. We just filmed an all-new dog-dog reactivity webinar where Ian clearly explains in detail how to do these exercises, and a recording of the webinar is available for free on our website for a limited time. Okay, back to training. The training tool I'm about to show you is probably going to surprise you. In fact, I bet some of you would have said that this training tool is a terrible thing to use on a hyperactive or reactive dog because surely it will exacerbate those problems, right? Wrong. This training tool, when used correctly, is the key to rehabilitating your dog and getting them back under control so you can start enjoying walks and dog parks together again. So, imagine you're wondering what magical tool I'm talking about. Well, this is a tug toy, and it's the key to resolving your dog's lack of attention, hyperactivity, and even reactivity. So, why is it so useful? Well, if you've ever watched a dog that loves to tug, it's easy to see how much they love playing tug and how eager they are to play. By playing tug, you may decide when and where it is appropriate and convenient for your dog to get excited and energized. Plus, the tug toy quickly becomes a potent lure and reward, which is indispensable in training. It's interactive and it remains in your possession, keeping your dog close to you and focused on you the whole time. It's small and portable, so you can carry it with you and bring it out whenever you need it. Obviously, food can make for a very useful lure and reward in training, but a lot of people fail to phase it out, and so the food becomes a bribe, which many dogs will ignore when they are super excited or stressed out. A tennis ball will often work better, but in order to play with it, you have to throw it, which means you no longer have control of the object and your dog is sent running away from you. A tug toy keeps your dog close and focused on you. Tug toys are also unlikely to attract the attention of other dogs, unlike a tennis ball or food treats, so it's ideal to use for training on walks and in dog parks. It's captivating to your dog, but it's inconsequential to other dogs, so it won't cause other dogs to approach or trigger reactivity around resource guarding. So, what do you do with it? Well, first you have to teach your dog to play tug, to love playing tug, and to follow the rules of tug. Kelly just filmed a series of videos on this topic, so if you want to learn about how to do this, you should check them out. Click the link up in the corner. Once your dog loves to tug, you can use their tug toy as a lure and reward to train your dog to perform a super reliable two-step come, followed by a sit, stay, and watch. Why? Well, if your dog performs this sequence of behaviors reliably, even in distracting or exciting situations, you can use it to prevent or stop any outbursts of out of control, over-the-top hyperactivity or reactivity. Let's say you're walking down the street and you see another dog approaching, and you know that your dog is going to react if you don't do something. You just pull out your dog's tug toy, take 2 steps back away from the other dog, and ask your dog to come, sit, stay, and watch you. You hold the tug toy up by your face to keep your dog's attention until the other dog has gone by. If your dog is in a sit stay looking at you, they're not looking at, let alone eyeballing, barking, snapping, or lunging at the other dog. And if the other dog is reactive, they now have the most non-threatening view of your dog, namely your dog's backside. A tug toy is also uniquely well suited for getting your dog's attention back once they've already launched into a hyperactivity or reactivity episode. You see, tug is all about building control over your dog even when they are at their most excited and energetic. When your dog plays tug, they get totally amped up. They're pulling, they're growling, they're shaking their head. But the second you say thank you, they have to let go of the tug toy immediately. That's one of the core rules. If they don't, it's the end of the game. And if your dog loves to tug, that's a powerful punishment. So, playing tug allows you to practice controlling your dog when they are excited, and it allows you to do so at your convenience, so that you are properly prepared for when your dog meets another dog or sees a squirrel run by while on a walk. Of course, the other big rule of tug is that your dog cannot take the tug toy until you say, take it. This allows you to dramatically increase your dog's impulse control and focus. You can show them the tug toy and they will want to play. They will want to play so bad. But you will have taught them that they can't take the toy until you say so. And until you do, they will be super focused on the toy. You can use that focus to keep them from looking at anything else, including another dog or a squirrel. In fact, you can reserve the actual playing of tug almost entirely for home. When walking your dog or visiting parks, there is no need to actually play tug. Just keeping the toy in your pocket and periodically showing it to your dog is going to be sufficient to keep your dog's attention. Of course, if you want reliability, you've got to practice. So, start by teaching your dog the two-step come, sit, stay, and watch me behavior with the tug toy as the lure and the reward in your home. Then in your backyard. Then in your driveway. Then the sidewalk in front of your house. If at any time it doesn't work, just keep repeating the exercise until your dog complies immediately and reliably. Then you try practicing around a familiar dog, starting at a distance. Then another familiar dog. Then another. Then an unfamiliar dog. During each session, you are practicing dozens of short come, sit, stay, and watch me sessions. You keep practicing until it's second nature. Now you know what to do if your dog reacts to another dog or a squirrel. Pull out their tug toy, take 2 steps away from the other dog, and ask your dog to come, sit, and watch. All right, let's review. 1. Playing tug is a wonderful way to allow your dog to let off steam and exercise when it's convenient for you. And it's an incredibly powerful tool for teaching impulse control, engagement, and focus in order to control your dog's hyperactivity and reactivity. 2. Teach your dog to love playing tug, then use the tug toy as a lure and reward to train a super reliable come, sit, watch sequence. 3. Practice this sequence over and over, first indoors, then in your yard, and then in increasingly more challenging environments until it becomes second nature to your dog. 4. When you see a squirrel or another dog, step back, pull out the toy and ask your dog to come, sit, and watch until the stimulus disappears. And remember, if you want to learn more about how to use a tug toy to resolve dog-dog reactivity, we have an all-new webinar where we explain the process step by step. We've just posted a recording of the webinar that will be available for free for a limited time on our website. So click the link in the description below if you'd like to check it out. All right, I'm Jamie Dunbar, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more, make sure to visit dunbaracademy.com and check out our selection of free dog training and behavior courses. If you'd rather watch some more of our YouTube videos, click right over here or here. And if you want to see new videos as we post them, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications.